Hey, welcome back. Before I open up this large box from WizKids over here, I have two quick things I want to tell you. First of all, I just wanted to let you know that we have finally found a way to have better captions on our videos from here on out. You can turn them on with that little CC button, which I think is somewhere over here. And second, I got a couple of new games that I am really eager to try out for you, maybe on the channel here. Namely, sitting right next to me actually, is the new Marvel role-playing game, and we also have the new hopeful apocalyptic, post-apocalyptic game, Dreams and Machines from Modiphius. And I just want to know which one of those are you most interested in, because they both look pretty good to me. So let me know in the comments section, and all that out of the way, let's see what we've got from WizKids. Today's video is brought to you by Hit Point Press. The Imperfect sale is going on now. Get Imperfect animated spell decks, condition decks, the Deck of Illusions, and the Humblewood book or box set today for a massive discount. Supplies are limited, so be sure to check it out now using the info icon in the corner or the links below. And by the Deck of Encounters and Loot 5e Kickstarter from Tome of Summoning. Each monster card features a themed loot rolling table, offering delightful, dubious, or downright dangerous items. And each environment gets 4 tier-based encounter rolling table cards to keep your players engaged. Details in the info icon or the links down below. Alright, let's see what we've got over here. And, like I said, this is a pretty large box, but I'd see something recognizable up front. We have the next classic creature set, classic collection monster set, I should say. This is G through J. All the boxes look the same except for the name, but inside, which you'll be able to see here shortly, we have our list of creatures. So what do we got in this set? It's a good variety of creatures. We got a Ghost and the Ghoul. The Gorgon looks pretty cool. The Hippocampus. Interesting. So nothing particularly huge in this set. That's an interesting one over there. Yeah, the Gorgon's kind of cool. It's a nice metallic finish on some of these, especially on the Hippocampus too. So we'll take a closer look at this one. But the classic boxes have been pretty good so far. They've managed to take those original designs from the old Monster Manual and turn them into something that seems modern enough for my purposes. Next here, we've got the premium figure from the Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants box. This is the Death Giant Necromancer, which is pretty cool. I finally got the book in when we got back from Gen Con, and I've started reading through it. I will have a video about the whole book coming out for you pretty soon. Maybe a video about how to use that book for your Storm King's Thunder adventures. But we'll take a look at that and see what I can put together for you. But yeah, this is the premium figure for that set, and we should have a full review of that set coming up here pretty soon, maybe depending on what else is in the box here. Let's grab a big one. We got a dragon for you. This is the adult Topaz dragon, which has a very interesting kind of translucent look here. The way that the armor fits together on this one is very interesting. So I'm curious to see exactly how translucent it is. Looks like the entire thing is translucent, which makes sense for a crystalline dragon like this. So we'll see if that one comes together. I'm gonna put it down below me here because I don't have a lot of room. Up next, this is something I've been waiting for. The new Encounter in a Box line from WizKids. This is Wagon Ambush. So this is not D&D or Pathfinder branded. It is its own thing, and it doesn't come with minis. It comes with the 2D standees, the Idols of the Realm variety standees, which we have talked about a little bit on the channel, but haven't done a full video on. But you do have a wheeled cart and the mules and the horse, which look like they're regular minis. So it is a combination of those acrylic ones for the humanoids and then real minis. It looks like for the logs as well, which is kind of cool. And then you've got map tiles for the map. So it is a nice variety of things. And it does say in the back, compatible with Warlock tiles. So makes me think that the Warlock tiles still exist out there. It also comes with a scenario booklet, which is kind of cool. I didn't realize that. So yeah, we'll take a closer look at this one. And there's another one. I don't know if it's in the box here. It is in the box here. We have the Prison Break set, which has another 5 of the acrylic minis, the Idols of the Realms, and the Guard Dog as well. And this one does come with Warlock tiles. So you've got some doors, a double door and a single door, and you've got some walls and corners. And then you have the double-sided map tiles. Does this one come with Warlock tiles? It does not. And it includes an adventure box. So, yeah. So I'm glad to see that Warlock tiles are still a thing. I'm still hoping that we'll see those other sets come out one day, like the Swamp and the Forest. All right, we've got some Unpainted minis here as well. Oh, we have the crocodile-headed and it's like stork-headed mummies, which is crazy. Yeah, look at these really cool mummies for your adventures. These are Nolzur's D&D branded. And let's look at a couple more of these. We got a giant crocodile, which is the deep cuts. So these are the ones that are not necessarily D&D or Pathfinder, but you can use them in whatever. So yeah, cool looking giant crocodile there. Can't go wrong with that. And some more. WizKids deep cuts, giant ants. We've got 3 of them in the set. Oh my god. Oh, look how those are painted up on the back too. That's pretty cool. Oh, for your, hey, if we're gonna play the Marvel role-playing game, we need to be ready for our Ant-Man characters, adventures if we do that. Let's see. I'm gonna put some of these off to the side here, because like I said, we don't have a ton of room. We have a Graz'zt demon here. Graz'zt? Yeah, very cool clawed demon here, 4-armed creature. Those are always cool. That's a nice mini. It's a nice bulky one. Let's take a look at some more. Holy, this is a Starfinder Battles Hugbot Incapacitator, and that is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Oh gosh, painting that face is going to be a little bit of a challenge looking at the back of it, but that's absolutely incredible. I kind of want to paint this up and use it in every adventure that I do for the rest of my life. A Hugbot. This is why I love Starfinder so much, and I can't wait for Starfinder 2nd edition. Let's just do some more Nolzurs. We have a Dark Spellcaster and Flame Skull for D&D. 2 Flame Skulls. No, it's 1 Flame. Is it 1 or 2? Oh, it's 2. Oh yeah, there's the skull on that one. So yeah, you get 2 Flame Skulls and a Dark Spellcaster, which is pretty nifty. Good for your PC mini needs. Next up we have another, no, I thought it was a Hippocampus at first. It's a Marrow, which I still want a Marrow warband, but this is a very cool looking Marrow too. So we're starting to get a couple of Marrows. Maybe we won't need that warband after all, but I still want one. Marrows are just very cool looking creatures. What do we have here? A Lizard Folk Render. That's very cool as well. That's a pretty big Lizard Folk. That is a large size creature. I wonder if the renders are actually large size in their stat block. I'm not familiar with the renders. I assume they rend things with those giant claws that they have there. Let's go for some more of these. Pathfinder Battles, Half-Elf Monk Female. That's definitely a monk. With some cool poses there for your 2 versions of it. Again, back when you get these PC minis, you get one that looks like a lower level creature, or lower level character, and a higher level one, which is exactly what we have here. I love this one. This one's a very cool one. Alright, I'm gonna put that over here off to the side. And let's just do a couple more of these. We have a Human Fighter for D&D. 2 Human Fighters, one's female, one's male, so this is not the kind of set where you have lower level and higher level one. These are 2 different characters. But yeah, very cool. Good for maybe NPCs or PCs possibly. Fairly generic mini there. And what do we have here? Another warband. This is the Undead Army Zombies. I've been waiting for this one too. These have been great for getting undead characters like skeletons for the more minor races, because typically we just get human ones. And indeed, this one does come with 3 human ones. But you also get a dwarf and an elf and a halfling. So it would have been kind of nifty to have, I don't know, something else like a bugbear or, I don't know, a goblin. But yeah, okay, I'll take a dwarf and a halfling and an elf. Not bad. No, they all have like their intestines falling out too. So these are going to be interesting ones to paint. I love that the dwarf is missing one of his boots, which is kind of amazing. So yeah, these are going to be a little challenging to paint, but it looks very... Oh, I don't know why I'm saying painting, because they come painted. I'm just so used to looking at the Nolzur's ones. Yeah, but those are very cool. They are painted pretty nicely. They are gory, though. All right. And get my head screwed back on straight. And we have another unpainted one, but a larger one. This is a Pathfinder Battles Flame Drake. Basically a little dragon. And that's a cool one, too. Very vertical with its... looks like it's mid-flight with its wings. Yeah, that's a cool one. Flame Drake. So I think that's probably a Bestiary 1 creature. And there is at least a couple more Nolzur's ones in here before we get to some larger things. We have a Barlgura, gorilla-looking creature. Yeah, oh, that's a cool one as well. I like these bulky, large creatures that look like they could be a good monster for a Tier 2 battle for your characters in your campaigns. Next up, we have gas spores. These things that, when you describe them coming down the hallway in your Underdark adventures, make your players freak out that they're really seeing a beholder, but they're not. They're just seeing a gas spore, which can still be a little scary, but not quite beholder level scary. But you gotta play up that look that they look like beholders, so you can freak them out a little bit. All right, we got a couple more larger things. Starting off, somebody was asking about this recently. I think somebody was asking me about this at the WizKids booth over at Gen Con last week. This is the next set of Demon Lords, Graz'zt, Fraz-Urb'luu, and Kostchtchie. I don't know how to pronounce any of those. Hopefully I did a decent enough job, but I do love the Demon Lords line, and these all look very epic and fun indeed, so I can't wait to get these to the table. And I think these are, we might be getting to the end of our Demon Lord sets for the ones we have stat blocks for. A lot of the stat blocks are in the Out of the Abyss adventure. And so once you get all of those, then you're gonna be ready to run that adventure. Next up, we got 3 more large things. Let's start here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's falling apart. The box is falling apart. But we have the Adult Copper Dragon. Very cool looking. I can't wait to see the finish on this one to see how shiny it actually is, but I love the pose on it. Looks like it could have a very interesting paint job with the claws and the mouth and the eyes and the talons. So we'll see how that one comes together. I'm gonna put it off to the side here before it falls apart entirely. And no, we got a couple more little ones too. I didn't see these over here. Grimlocks. We got 2 Grimlocks. Again, I think for your Underdark adventures. Very cool. Like those. Those look good. And we have Shrieker and Violet Fungus. If I'm not mistaken, these are basic rules, SRD stat blocks that you can grab for free online, or there's in the Monster Manual as well. But yeah, these are a lot of fun, again, for your Underdark adventures. A little bit of a theme here. Okay, we have 2 more things, unless there's something loose at the bottom here. First of all, we got another metallic dragon. We've got the adult brass dragon. I am losing count of which ones that we still don't have from the metallic line. This might be the last one. I need to put them all together and find out, but that's what we can do with these videos. So the adult brass one, again, it was a very cool looking pose and a very nice looking look. So we'll see if it looks as good in person as it does on the box here when we get it to the table. And finally, you might have guessed this. Well, ooh, I'm gonna put this off to the side before it kills me. We have a brick, a regular brick of the Bigby Presents Glory of the Giants. So 2 things. One, this is not the factory set. So it's not, lately they've been sending us factory sets, which is like a box with at least one of every mini in the set in there, and then often a couple of extras. They used to send us cases, which is for these bricks, so we could just do a whole full case unboxing. So right now, we just have a brick. So I probably don't have every mini in the set. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a brick unboxing like we used to do back in the day, so we can at least kind of go through the fun of opening these up together. And then I will try to get my hands on the ones we're still missing so I can do our full set review. So for your full lore, full set review, stay tuned for that last video. But for just some fun of opening these boxes where I haven't seen the minis yet, and we're just gonna have a little fun together, we'll do that here really shortly. So yeah, we have something to look forward to. Glory of the Giants, and I'll try to get those last ones for you soon so we can do the full set review with lore and all the stuff that you enjoy. All right, so that's everything today. Many thanks to WizKids for sending us all this stuff to review. There's a lot here. We're gonna have full videos on all of them. I don't know if we're gonna do like a full review of all these Nolzur ones, but if you are interested in that, let me know. This might be your kind of view of them here in this video, but if you do want to see more, let me know. And remember that you can support our work here on Patreon and vote for which of these you want us to see review first by going to patreon.com/thegallantgoblin. You can also informally let me know what you're excited about in the comment section down below. The formal vote for what you want to vote for is on Patreon. Informally, you can let me know down below. And all those interactions and comments and shares that you do with the video here, all those likes, help other folks find us, which really helps us grow. We've been kind of stagnant in our growth lately, so if you have suggestions on content that you would like to see or suggestions on improving what we already do, hit me up down below and let me know on social media. But for now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.